Today's macro picture, the Federal Reserve is the largest fountain in the world. Today's macro point, just keep your eye on the horizon. Alright, so it's a really nice day here in Phoenix, Arizona area, and in a previous video I had mentioned Fountain Hills. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drive up to Fountain Hills because it's only like 10-15 minutes from my house, and you know, as you can see, I'm wearing a t-shirt and shorts. It's probably 65 degrees out. Sun's probably not going to go down for another hour or so. I've got a nice analogy for the economy, Federal Reserve and banking, and I'm going to relate it to the Fountain Hills fountain, and I'll show you what this thing is. I think it's like the 4th largest fountain in the world. But I'm going to head up there. You can see right here in front of me, the mountain back there. I'm basically driving to the top of that, and it's not really that far. I just have to go over to the right over here, and it curls around over to the top. So I'll see you at the top. Woo. It's a little cold when you do it like that. And all these clouds that are kind of just floating around are the remnants of that storm that went through California. And I think up in northern Arizona there was huge floods. Like I think there was a wash somewhere in northwest Arizona that had huge amounts of water just go through it, and it took out like, I don't know, 10 or 15 houses. Here's another shot of the mountain. I don't know if I can zoom in or not. Let's see. That's one mountain to the center here. There's another mountain. Superstitions are actually right there. You can drive up over those, and there's a whole bunch of mining towns. I can't remember offhand what all they mine out here, but I mean, that's all that there really is in that town up there. There's that and cotton. There's a lot of cotton. A lot of cotton out in Superstitions and beyond over that mountain hill over there. So the rain clouds kind of come over into this little valley and just kind of sit around, and they look really cool when the sun goes down. Hopefully I can get a shot of the sun going down. There's a show of the wonderful Arizona skies. I'm driving down Fountain Hills Boulevard. I mean, you can see all these, you know, $500,000, $1, $2, $3 million homes just sitting on the hills all over the place. I mean, there are just so many of them. And most of these people, I think, are just retired, moved out to Arizona and plopped a couple mil on a house they're gonna live and die in. You can see all these palm trees. I mean, there's so many palm trees in Phoenix. They're not native. They were brought out here. They were brought out here by tree companies, so that these tree companies have recurring revenue, because they spit out these seeds every 6 months, and you got to get them trimmed. You know, especially at my house, I got a couple palm trees, and the seeds fall in the pool. You don't take care of them. I mean, you see all these houses are just everywhere. Now, I wonder how many people here actually own some real assets other than their $20,000 a month mortgage payment. I think the fountain goes off every 15 minutes. I mean, these are pretty deep hills that I'm going up and over. I don't know if you can tell on the camera or not, but I mean, all these houses right here are a little bit cheaper, but the ones that are on the edge of the hills are usually a couple mil. There you go, you can see the mountains right there to the left. Right on the other side of those mountains is Scottsdale. That's where I was in a previous video. I just want to mention something. During the real estate boom, which was, you know, 2004, 2005, around 2006, 2007 or so, up here in Fountain Hills, every one of these houses had a for sale sign, like all of them. Just everywhere you would go, there was for sale signs. Now, you know, when I come up here, there are no for sale signs for any of these buildings or any of these houses. But I mean, there are still for lease. You know, if there's a Colliers International, another Colliers International, half the place is empty, you know, business. But as far as the real estate, I gotta turn right here to get to the fountain. As far as real estate, residential real estate, I mean, none of these houses are for sale. I mean, these people. It's right down there on the left is the lake. It looks like the fountain is not running at the moment, so hopefully I can get down there before it starts spitting out water. Get back to the fountain. The fountain just went off. I missed it by like 2 minutes. Alright, so here's Fountain Hills Park. I'm gonna plop a seat down here. Hopefully I don't get my butt wet, because I think the rain's still soaked in. They actually have a frisbee golf course that goes right around. I don't know why they put it so close to the water. I would think that most people throw their frisbees in the water, but there's the 16th hole. Throw your frisbee in that water. There's a shitload of ducks everywhere. So yeah, when your ducks fly south, they come here. there's the fountain. I think it's somewhere between, I think it's like 500 foot, something like that. It shoots 500 foot tall at the top. I don't know if they have it set that high all the time, but it goes off every 15 minutes. So I want to make an analogy here. Think of this lake right here. You got this whole lake. This lake is the world, right? And this fountain is the, you know, places like the Federal Reserve. It's your central banks of the world. And normally there's no activity going on. You just have, you know, a nice flat lake. Ducks come in, move around, you know, drink some water, take a shit, whatever they're doing. And they walk around normally. But then down here on the flat level, they pick up everything. They pick up everything at cheap prices. And then they spit out dollars. Just spit out shitloads of dollars. They just spray it all over the fucking world. And that inflates the prices of everything. So everything gets inflated. You know, they wait a little while, sell all their shit back to all the peasants. All these little ducks just get slaughtered, buying up all the crap at high prices, inflated prices. And then all of a sudden, they turn off the fountain. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get a shot of that right when I say this, but that'd be cool if I did, but I think it's gonna go for like another 10 minutes. They turn off the fountain, and once they turn that fountain off, that's when we go into a deep recession. Maybe depression, who knows? But as long as they keep shooting that fountain, all these ducks will be fine. See these ducks, man, they're just everywhere. They have no idea what's going on. You know, some of them flying in, flying out. Ducks just floating around in the waves of the world. Fountain just printing. So there's two little ducks swimming around. No clue what's going on. Oh, this giant 500-foot fountain just... I mean, I can't get to the top. There we go. Just decimating everything. But it's so large, these ducks, they just don't even see it. I mean, there's a horde of them right over there. And two of them just grabbed some bread or something. See? That other duck just got left out. He didn't get any bread. He's pissed. He's gonna chase the other duck down. They're gonna fight. You can see the reflection of the fountain right there on the world. The world of the lake. All these ducks over here just taking shit all over the grass. Hopefully I'm not sitting in any shit from all these damn ducks. They're all swimming to the same spot. They're just all following each other. And you know what's funny is, like, when this printing press fountain here stops and it just collapses, the ducks won't do anything. They'll just sit there. The ducks won't even notice. They will not notice when this stops. Barely in the shot. You can see how little the ducks are. They have no idea. I don't even think the ducks can see that far. And in case you didn't, understand my analogy, this lake is the world, these ducks are the people. They're all clueless with the giant central bank printing press, just inflating their world. And this lake is not even real. I mean, it's man-made. These ducks are floating in a fake lake. And look at the power of the bottom of that is. What if you just, put your butt on the bottom when it went off? Wonder what that would do to you. Probably rip you in half. I mean, it had to have been 15 minutes by now. I mean, how long can this thing go? I mean, it's... Oh, there it goes. You can see it. Or maybe not. I think it's lowering. It looks like it's... Or maybe not. See, you just don't know. You just don't know when the fountain's gonna stop. Like when is the fountain gonna stop? Just can't. All these ducks, man, just sitting around. No idea what's going on. There it goes. Is it dropping? Oh, another teaser. There goes QE4, QE5. Just keep this fake lake full of water. Look over there. There's like some Americans feeding some ducks. Poor ducks. This thing just keeps spraying and spraying all over the world. You know, as you watch this water come down and hit the bottom, you can see the mist. See the mist that comes out. That's like the fractional reserve, just slowly spreading across the top of the fake lake. Just keeps inflating the whole lake. Man, I'm trying to get a shot of it ending, but it just keeps spraying. I could have swore it goes every 15 minutes. It's definitely been going on for at least 13, 14, maybe another minute to go before it collapses. There it goes. Complete collapse. Did you hear that? Now it's silent. So, just got back from the fountain. Hope that was informational for you. Trying to back out here. I'm gonna go over to that Fry's grocery store. See if I can catch the sun setting for some more symbolism. Because that's all we do here at Macro Jumping YouTube channel. Symbolism, metaphors, similes. So I just watched the fountain stop, aka the printing presses, and all the ducks are still sitting there in the pond while I'm trying to race over to this Fry's because I still got time. You know, I'm in a hurry here. Still got time to get over there to watch the sunset. I'm gonna be ready when I get down over there and the sun starts setting. So I just found out the fountain stopped. So I gotta race up the mountain here. It seems like there are some cars. They know. They're getting over here to the, yeah, some of these cars, they're going along with me. They're getting over here to this sunset. As you can see, the sun already set on a couple of these mansions. It's already gotten dark. At least the speed limit is 50 miles an hour. Won't take me too long to get over there. Is that not symbolism? I mean, I don't know how more obvious I can get than that. Like, that guy's not even going to watch the sunset. I don't know where he's going. He's going back down into Scottsdale. I really don't know where that guy's going. I don't think he knows where he's going either. He's just driving around in his gas guzzling Hummer while his $50,000 asset depreciates. As the speedometer goes on his Hummer, so does the depreciating value of his Hummer. Still be light out. Still got time. Still got time. The light takes a while to displace. Is this it? Shit. Forget where it is. But I mean, you can see all the way in the back there, like right in the center, is South Mountain, which is directly south of South Phoenix. And then behind right there is Mesa, Arizona, which means table in Spanish, because the whole city looks like it sits on a table. And then Superstition Mountain's off to the left, and I can probably see a good 90, maybe 120 miles out. I don't even know if you can see my face. It's dark now, the sun's set. And I'm fucking starving, but that's okay. I traded a couple of my silver quarters in for about $423 million, and I traded it in for some pay-weight Asian dinner. Woohoo! Alright, so I got my Chinese dinner, driving home. Unfortunately, I had to sell another silver quarter of mine. This time, I traded it in for approximately $1.2 trillion because it already doubled 30 minutes since I got my Chinese dinner and the time that I got to my car. So I got 1.2 trillion for my silver quarter and filled up my tank in my car with gasoline so that I could drive home. So I got a fortune cookie with my meal. And my fortune cookie says, your sense of humor allows you to glide through these difficult times. Couldn't have said it better myself. Laugh it up.